Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out Hot Shots Part 2, and I'm really excited for this one because I enjoyed the first Hot Shots. It was a Top Gun themed Hot Shots movie and I thought it was pretty good, but it didn't really reach the same level to me as The Naked Gun or Top Secret, which is a movie that I watched last week. But I'm really excited for Hot Shots Part 2 because people were saying that this one is better, or a lot of people, at least in the comments, were saying that they liked this one more, and I think it's going to be on movies that I can relate to more, or that I know more about. And so in that sense, I'm excited for it because I think I'll understand a little bit more of the comedy in this one. As you can see, I'm at my home and not at my dorm, which means unfortunately no color changing lights again, but fortunately we do have my puppy. She is fast asleep. Her name is Huxley if you've never met her before, and she's very excited to be watching Hot Shots Part 2 with us today. And before we get into this reaction, if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon of uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. Thank you so much for checking out. Let's get back to the video. Okay, let's get into this thing. It's a little hot in my room, so I have my fan on in the background, but besides that, I'm ready to watch this thing. So I hope you enjoy my reaction to Hot Shots Part 2. I guess I should say the title like I did Top Secret because there's an exclamation mark. Hot Shots! You know, you have to say it loud. Okay, this is a very top secret operation. Assassinate is a hard word to spell, I agree. What's gonna happen to all these people? Are they gonna die or something? What a lighter. Birthday party! Whose birthday is it? Come on now. Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean is in this movie. Camel milk. Yankee dog roast? Oh, what the heck? I want to read everything in the fridge.
So we're at the prison.
Sahara rap. I need to pause this movie to look at the jokes written down. Say, look. There's some good tan lines. No way this guy is doing the music for this movie. Are those... That looks like a Jammy Dodger, the cookie on the right. Those are so tasty. I bet some people would like that, that's the thing. Ah, what did I say? This guy liked it. Whoa! But you take off your blindfold. Dude, he's gonna kill himself or something. Oh! No, not the bucket.
Armed sources reveal that the rescue team itself has been captured and added to those already being held. Campaign schedule. Benson's 20-point lead in the poll 6 months ago has plummeted since the hostage crisis began.
I love this guy.
The library is to be built adjacent to the Fergus Falls Civic Center. President Benson made no statement of the political blow he had been dealt. Privately,
I like that one just standing there. Why did that guy fall over?
Finishing a second helping of grapefruit and cream corn.
Wait, I didn't even pay attention to what she was saying. I need to rewatch this already.
Against you in the campaign. He'll try to prove that you're incompetent.
I can prove that as well as he can.
What? That one threw me for a loop for a second.
We've served together before, sir. There's no one better.
Do you think they actually have this at the White House?
Door, huh? Well, Walters, looks like we've got our saboteur.
That's your wife, sir.
Good try.
As lovely as the day we met. Find out what she knows.
Find out what she knows. You know what? If anyone's going to be a saboteur, then the wife of the president would be a very good saboteur. Wait. This is giving me Rocky vibes. Oh, not Rocky, sorry. Rambo 4. Yeah. You know in Rambo 4 when he's like beating everyone up? That guy looks tough. What is that? Oh, he's attaching nails to them. What dessert would you like, sir? He's got sprinkles and Skittles or M&Ms, whatever they are. Why is it cheerlead? Do they say rakers on them?
Program. Here's your program. Right here. Program. One piece now.
There's a subway. Oh my god! Oh my god, this poor guy!
Not moving around the ring as much, walking around. Hey, this is where you conditioning.
I already feel like this movie is more well done than the first Hot Shots. He was too tired. He couldn't go the extra mile. Woohoo!
You win.
What? Okay, Charlie Sheen is actually really buff though. Like, how is he so buff? I missed half of the stuff on the shelf. I wasn't paying attention. All I saw was a lava lamp.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I swear this is Rambo 4. This is the start of Rambo 4.
True. You wanna tell me about it?
If you haven't seen my Rambo reactions, you can check them out on the channel. I reacted to every single one. That wheel works. Have you guys seen the video recently of a car with 4 of those types of wheels driving on the road? It's so strange.
She's CIA. The other man's an extra.
Both missions failed. Now we have to go in to get the men who went in to get the men who went in to get the men.
What's this got to do with me?
I'm going this time.
Okay, and?
Later we're gonna be caulking the ashram if you want to stop by.
Thanks, Bob.
Dude, that was just the most Bob-like person I've ever seen in my life.
What are you talking about?
You say your war's over.
What the heck is happening behind her? Behind her, behind him. What?
I know you were hurt when that woman
Okay,
left.
I date him.
But you're just using it.
He's impressive.
It was too hot. They went for a walk. And a little blonde girl came skipping through the woods.
When you haven't heard of Goldilocks before.
Little blonde girl is me. If this is about me coloring my hair.
Topper the... Your 3 bears.
Seems like we're going to a flashback in Ramada. I actually quite like Charlie Sheen with his long, curly hair. Whoa, that is impressive. And then you can eat it if you're hungry as well. I was hoping they would do a gag like that. Oh, here we go, Lady at the Tramp moment. Wait, is this actually Lady and the Tramp? I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but does the dog do that? I always find it funny when people hide jewelry in food for the other person to find. It's like, what if you swallowed it? If I was eating it, I would probably swallow it. I probably wouldn't notice.
But it's such a crazy world. I just don't want anything to happen to us.
Well, something's about to happen.
For instance, if something came up unexpectedly. Not that I think.
She knows something.
You will denounce the criminal acts against our people, but...
Oh no, not one of those, what is it called? Chinese finger traps. There's no way he has a Holiday Inn towel on his head. Man's a whale. Because he's a colonel. Is he a colonel? Is this why? That's funny.
President Benson, to stop your vicious imperialistic tactics around the globe.
The hand signals.
President Benson, where is your first lady?
My first lady? Hell, I don't know. I've had a lot of women. Lost my...
She's under interrogation at the moment.
the lower abdomen, and they replaced every foot of my bowel with hemp. Clogs easily.
The guy's missing every part of his body. It's all been replaced.
Look at that. Those my teeth.
My teeth.
Oh, thank you, Hugo.
I'll take that, sir.
To world peace.
Ew. Ew. Don't do it, please. Thank God he didn't drink it. It was giving me Clockwork Orange vibes for a second. You know the scene if you've seen the movie.
I hope you don't mind working under a woman.
And now the President of the United States, Thomas Benson.
He may have a problem with it because his name is Topper, so he always needs to be on top. That was a good joke.
Little comic kid lopped it right off. Probably a doorstop somewhere for all I know. Got this one from a basset hound.
See what I'm saying? He's literally just a cyborg.
And a word of advice. Don't go around calling yourself the president. I wouldn't do that, and I don't think you should either. Have a seat, and there should be plenty to eat. I doubt if more than half of you will return.
You know what? At least he's honest.
What are they gonna do? Arrest me for smoking?
Hey, this is Basic Instinct. I watched that on the channel too. Eyes on the road, bud. Eyes on the road. The big mirror. They can be hard. They can be hard to take off. I was literally gonna make a joke that all he needs to do now is record it. He's running beside the car. Wait, there's a diving board. Oh, I should have known. Basic Instinct. She's gonna kill him. She's... Oh, I should have known from the Basic Instinct reference. This is literally like the first kill in Basic Instinct. The finger. You gotta tie it in the bed. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's a good way to subvert expectations, actually.
Well,
Topper.
I have to wee-wee.
Oh, that sucks. You have to leave this comfortable position.
I guess I just never counted on finding a guy so deep, so sensitive. I've fallen for you, Topper.
If all you have to do to be deep is say I have to wee-wee, then goddamn, I'm the deepest person in the world.
She must be quite a woman.
Wait, I thought you stopped smoking.
Harley? Topper, Harley? Right here.
Oh no. Express mail. Is that a stamp of Elvis Presley doing drugs? And the rain in the one spot. That's funny.
Presidential orders. Lieutenant Harley and I are in charge now. Any questions?
Williams, Comsync Pack Ramsat, MOS 92, H-Tact, OpSpec, Paddywhack. Give a dog a bone, sir. Of course.
This is the prison camp area. It is heavily fortified, but they'll never expect an attack.
A hard place.
Your contact codename, Ben.
A rack and a hard place. In between a rack and a hard place? That's funny. That's actually really good.
You're lucky, Mo.
Oh no, your thumb. Watch out. Aye. That's so genius to have a straw and a knife. Oh, that's funny.
What are you reading?
Great Expectations. It's not all I hoped for.
Wait, the jokes in this are so funny. They're so good.
King, no parents in sight. Party is on.
That was so unexpected. It's a straw knife and a chainsaw knife. How awesome is that? He's in full Rambo gear. I'm actually still in awe at just how buff Charlie Sheen is. Like, this is mega buff. Oh. Oh, interesting.
What are you doing here?
This is bench press, our contact.
Oh, interesting.
That beauty mark.
It was
No.
It's all very touching.
No.
The meat smoking.
What a nice yard.
That's what this place feels like. Hell. I hate it already, and it's only been a few hours.
Da.
Take literally. The vultures are circling the carcass. Repeat. The vulture.
What vultures?
I thought I was never going to see you again, that you were out of my life. But it's a sequel. I had to come.
But it's a sequel.
A soggy white stick.
No, Topper, you don't understand. I'm married.
Oh, snap, crackle, and pop.
A horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?"
Yeah, the mustache really helps. The mustache really helps.
Shut off your engine. We are coming aboard. Vanjani.
Ah, Vulcan fiber, marsh deep tongue.
Want some fudge? Ew. Seems like fishermen to me. Ladies. Wanted pretty mad.
Take that to the bank and cash
The vase. Oh, he's back. So many bullets. He's making a protective casing around him. Oh god. Oh god, that man blew up from the inside out. He's been launched into the air.
That's the genius of my plan. We don't have to traipse all over the world to fight. We can do it right here at home. Get us some good fishing while we're at it.
Some good fishing. And Topper has landed.
Something else that bothers me a lot more.
Below sweeping the boat for bombs, what are you accusing me of?
Nah, you left, buddy.
Oh, look. I'm cut too.
Oh my days. The mole.
Topper.
What the heck? Teleportation.
Dexter is one of the captives. He's my husband.
Ah, that makes sense.
A rabbi, a priest, and a minister walk into a bar.
Okay.
I understand.
I so admired his persistence.
Wait, what?
Even the restraining order that my parents slapped on him.
Wait, what?
But if you think you can hurt me again, you're wrong. I left my heart in my other pants.
Oh, that's actually a pretty sick line. I like all the chickens walking around in the camp. It adds a lot of life. One cut. That's amazing. That is the best gadget of all time. Why doesn't the regular military use this? That was a great monkey noise. Good try, Rambo. No, not the banana! Not the banana! I have eaten your weapon, now what are you gonna do? Yes! Yes! Oh my god, it's a killer chicken.
Would we get to the men in time?
And why did I bring helium instead of air?
Oh, that's good. Is that a grenade launcher? Oh no. Not the pepper.
Well, I,
That was such a bad throw. Wait. Wait a second. The alarm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sometimes there is so much work put into the sight gags, only for them to be on screen for about 3 seconds.
It's a small war. Parts of the Persian Gulf.
We're in Disneyland.
Shooting and killing, I can't go on.
You can't go on.
You know, kitten, we all have permission to make...
Did you just call him kitten?
Thank you, Topper. I can kill again. You've given me a...
I can kill again.
Keep going and going.
The Excel Bunny. Or not the Excel Bunny, whatever you call it. The Battery Bunny. Equal to RoboCop. Equal to Total Recall. Bloodiest movie ever. Oh, okay, this is interesting. So Total Recall had so many body counts, RoboCop had so many. Also interesting that Basil Pistorius worked on the score for those movies, and he's doing the score for this one too.
Topper, watch out!
Ooh. He absolutely sacrificed. You know what, if she dies, at least you don't have to make a choice. You know what I mean?
Patrol boat appeared overhead. How would we get past the soldiers on that boat?
Swim under it?
It happened.
No. No. I think everyone's had a fart that stinky before. See you later, alligators.
War. It's fantastic.
Military propaganda be like... I hope it's the smallest wall of all time. That's what I wanted.
March!
Ooh, absolutely. Oh. What a move. Why does Hot Shots Part 2 have better choreography than some movies?
You just missed him.
I owe you one.
No, not the sticky notes.
Now I will kill you until you die from it.
That's what killing you means. Oh, whoa. He's like Terminator. Oh my god, it's lightsabers.
Dig for you, oh big one. We meet at last. I am the master. I'll be the master of evil, Sodom.
Your powers are weak, old man.
It's locked from the inside.
No, not the white picket fence.
Go ahead.
It's Mr. Bean!
Dexter, come to get you out of here.
You're American?
Yes, from America.
I can't walk away.
tied my shoelaces together.
That's funny. That's really funny.
If we leave now, we'll lose Topper and Dexter.
But that has been the idea all along, hasn't it, Michelle?
Oh, Zooey Mama.
Should you concern yourself with the feelings of one insignificant roommate? One fabulous day.
I love that they were roommates.
It meant so much to you.
I remember that day as though it were yesterday.
Oh wait, they kind of did the... You know what I mean?
But it just wasn't right. It wasn't natural. Bungee jumping is just too dangerous.
I was bungee jumping.
Oh, Ramona! It was always so easy for you!
What is this, like a wipeout course?
You made me suffer! You fool!
Yeah, it's like American Ninja Warrior or something. Oh god. What you eat for lunch? Onions? Oh. Oh. Hold on. He's like some Terminator?
Do you have any idea?
He's like the Terminator.
They picked with the wrong dictator. This means war.
What the heck?
Dexter?
Oh my god, I forgot that he was the husband.
Geraldo, Sally Jesse. Oh, and who's that black chick?
Oh my days.
I want to meet your parents and pet your dog.
My parents are dead, Topper. My dog ate them.
I'm sorry.
What? My dog ate them?
Stay here with me?
Of course I do. Sex. Wild, free.
And that's all I want.
For as long as you could possibly desire.
I mean...
I've almost got it. This is a great shot. My God, you're gonna love this.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
Say cheese.
Goodbye, Mr. Bean.
Sights.
Just a second. This is personal.
I don't know what movie they're trying to reference with this like fox human. That would work. Oh my god, it's the Wicked Witch. Oh my god. If you haven't seen my reaction to Wizard of Oz, you can check it out on the channel. Okay, we're gonna watch the credits to see if there's anything funny in them. Fun fact, actor Richard Crenna invented tartar sauce. Answer to tonight's scrambled movie title, T2. Hey, we had a T2 reference in this film. And that was my reaction to Hot Shots Part 2, or I guess I should say Hot Shots, because you know the exclamation mark, Part 2, the 1993 comedy action parody movie starring Charlie Sheen, Valeria Golino, Brenda Bakke. If it's Brenda Bakke, I wonder what she bakes. Boom. Richard Crenna, Lloyd Bridges, and Jerry Haliva, as well as Rowan Atkinson at the end of the movie. Mr. Bean himself. I love myself some Rowan Atkinson. If you did enjoy the reaction, please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot. Thank you so much if you do. I really appreciate it. Now, let's get back to the review. I loved Hot Shots Part 2. I loved this movie. I thought this movie was really good, and I thought it was better than the first Hot Shots movie, actually. I enjoyed this one more. Maybe it's because I knew more of the references. Maybe because I was in tune with more of the movies it was trying to reference. Obviously, there were definitely things in this movie that I just didn't really understand in terms of what reference they were trying to make. It was funny, but I didn't understand what reference they were trying to make. But honestly, I was proud of myself. Basic Instinct a lot of the times. Rambo a lot of the times as well. It was really fun. And a lot of the movies that were referenced in Hot Shots, or Hot Shots Part 2, were movies that I've watched on the channel. So if there are any movies that you wanted to watch me watch that you saw in this film, like parodied in this film, chances are I've reacted to them on the channel. So go check them out if you would like, because a lot of the movies, Basic Instinct, all the Rambo movies, the Wizard of Oz, those types of films, I loved all of them, and it was cool to see them parodied in this movie. Even the Terminator movies I watched on the channel. But yeah, I thought the jokes were just funnier in this movie. I thought there were just more jokes in this movie that I found funny, and I don't know. I just overall thought the jokes were leveled up than in the first Hot Shots movie. So yeah, we're gonna get into the reviews, then we're gonna get into the score, because I'm a little confused about who actually did the score, so I may actually have to look that up, and then I'm gonna talk about it, because the credits said it was Basil Pistorius, or however you say his last name, who is a really famous composer, and I was like, there's no way that he did Hot Shots Part 2, you know what I mean? Like, that just seems very under his belt, if you know what I mean, like a parody movie. But it could have happened. It could have happened. These movies seem to be getting like really high quality stars in their films, so it wouldn't surprise me if they could get a really good composer as well. Also, my dog stayed the entire time. As you can see, she is still napping on the bed. It means that she really enjoyed the movie. You could tell she was laughing in her dreams the entire runtime. Okay, yeah, so let's get into the reviews of this thing, then we'll get into the music, like I said, then just other things that I enjoyed about this film, because honestly, I didn't dislike anything. I was never bored during this movie or anything like that. It was just really entertaining and really funny from start to finish. Okay, so 6.6 out of 10 on IMDb, which is the audience score, and 59% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is the critics. So it seems like audiences and critics are actually pretty much the same when it comes to how they feel about this movie. And I wish that the score was a little bit higher, I'll be honest with you. I enjoyed this movie more than a 6.6. 6.6 I think is fair for a comedy movie though, for a parody movie especially. You know, a lot of people don't like parody movies, a lot of people do like parody movies. Some people will find the humor in this movie funny, some people will find the humor in it not as funny as the first one, or not funny at all, you know what I mean? So it's very much a subjective experience when it comes to watching these types of movies, and for me, subjectively, I enjoyed this one a lot more than the first Hot Shots movie. So Hot Shots Part 2, Hot Shots Part 2, you gotta say it like that. I think for me is more so like a 7.5. Like, I wish it was kind of in the 7s, going into the 7s in terms of enjoyment and stuff like that. Okay, so for the music of this movie, I just searched it up and it seems like Basil, okay, I'm sorry if I mispronounced his name. Someone told me how to pronounce it a long time ago when I watched a movie that he composed in, but I forget how to pronounce it now. It was like Pistorius or something like that. I'm just gonna call him Basil because we're on a first name basis. But I guess he did compose this movie because I searched it up and it said that he composed this film, and that is so mind-blowing to me. Not only do they have some really famous actors in this movie, but the fact that Abrams managed to get Mr. Basil himself, a really famous and accomplished composer, to compose a parody movie, never mind Hot Shots Part 2, the second movie of a parody movie series, not even the first one, you know what I mean? That is really impressive to me, that Abrams managed to have the pull and the desire for a composer like Basil to come in and compose this movie. And you know what, honestly, I wasn't really paying attention to the music. I saw his credit at the start and a part of me thought it was a joke, a part of me thought it was real. I was amazed if it was real, so I was like, it can't be real, like he's just such a well-known composer. But then I was watching this movie and not really paying attention to the music, which was a little sad. I should have been paying more attention to the music because he composed this movie. But when I was listening to the music was really good, which I thought also added to a lot of the humor, because there were moments where the music was really epic and big, and there were also moments where the music just fit the movie really well in terms of like it was timed so that the music and the comedy were combined together to make this really nice comedic event, if you will. And yeah, I thought the music was great. I didn't think it was anything to write home about. I didn't think it was like Basil's best score of all time, if you know what I mean. But it's still just funny, just the notion that he composed this movie. It's just kind of mind-blowing to me. Okay, one of the things that I wanted to talk about was like the level of commitment that this movie has to the jokes. That's one of the things that makes or breaks parody movies. To make a good parody movie, you really have to commit to making a good parody movie. No, you can't really go half-hearted, because then it looks like you went half-hearted. Then the jokes aren't as funny and the movie itself is worse. For it to make a good parody movie, you have to really commit to every single joke. And that's something that I've noticed about these older parody movies from the 80s and 90s, and something that I've really noticed in Hot Shots Part 2 is that there is so much commitment to a bit that lasts 3 seconds long, and sometimes it looks like things could be so expensive for the very minimal amount of screen time they have. There's a moment in this movie where that kind of came to my mind, where one of the guys uses that grenade launcher on someone, and then you see him splattered against the wall, and he says like, wow, that's a powerful gun, or something like that. But just the image of him splattered against the wall, he looks like putty against the wall, you see his face moving in there and stuff, like that cosmetic and that, I don't know, set dressing, whatever you want to call it, the way they had to put him up on the wall, they had to design him and stuff, they had to probably put the actor's face into this mold so he could like move around and stuff against the wall. Like there must have been so much work, hours and hours of work put into a joke that lasted 3 seconds. Not even 3 seconds long. And that happens a lot in this movie. That happens a lot in a lot of parody movies that I've watched on the channel. You know, Top Secret I have to say because it has the exclamation part. The Naked Gun movies, you know, all of these parody movies, Spaceballs for instance, they have these moments that you know took hours and hours and hours of work to set up, to think about, but it's only on screen for 3 seconds long. And then you have to multiply that by how many jokes are in this movie. You know, there's literally a moment where there's a playground set up during the battle and people like fall down the slides and stuff to the playground. Just the fact they had to rent a playground out, set up the playground. Maybe they had to set up the playground from scratch. Maybe they just found a playground. You know what I mean? But there's so much work put into these jokes that last 3 seconds long. And it's just something that could really easily go over people's heads about how much effort is put into every frame of these movies, because it's really hard to think about jokes, and especially hard to think about a movie where the whole thing is just joke, 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 joke. And how do you make every second unique yet just as funny or more funny than the last joke? You know what I mean? And it's just, this movie especially, I kind of came, I was like, wow, like there's some really big things, like hours of work, expensive things for really small chunks of this movie. For not like 2, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 second long shots. So I don't know, it's just really impressive to me and kind of inspiring in a way as well, just kind of how much work goes undetected in parody movies like this. I'm trying to think of a favorite joke, and I don't think I had a favorite joke. I think I just liked all the jokes more. I really liked the Rambo setting because I love Rambo 4. I think Rambo 4 was one of my favorite Rambo movies, and so kind of having Rambo 4 be the basis of Hot Shots Part 2, I thought that was really fun. And then just having all these references, especially the Basic Instinct reference, which I watched Basic Instinct like 3 months ago, so that was actually really good timing. But having all of these other references that I just kind of understood, it made the movie really, really enjoyable. But there were so many things that I feel like I missed. There are so many things written down on items in the background, written down on items in the foreground that I just skimmed over. There was something happening in the background and something happening in the foreground at the same time, and I had to focus on one, but that means I missed the other one, if you know what I mean. So I feel like I need to rewatch this movie again to get like 50% of the jokes that I missed the first watch, just because I was watching the other jokes that were happening on screen at the same time, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of my review. I thought this movie was really, really entertaining overall, and I loved this movie way more than the first one. Well, I liked the first Hot Shots, don't get me wrong, but Hot Shots Part 2 I liked even more. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. I'm really excited to be getting into more parody movies eventually. I'm going to be taking a break for them for a while now. I think I've watched 3 in the past month, so I think I'll just take a break, let the parody movies die off for a bit, and then maybe come back to them for Halloween or something with like Scary Movie or something like that. Maybe I'll watch one before, but I don't know. I'm not planning on watching one for a while. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.